And she's like, no, I'm you. I said, huh? What you mean you're you? You're me. What? Yeah, listen, listen. Some of us had a lifetime we were certain individuals. And because I keep telling y'all that you have aspects of yourself that you could tap into and get information from, man, I found out something crazy. You know what I'm saying? It just blew my wig all the way like 50 yards back. I tell you, I'm gonna tell y'all something. When you get to know who you are, there's no journey like that journey. That's what the Quantum Karmic Cleanse program does. It initiates you to yourself in totality. Because once that door opens, you'll be doing that program for the rest of your life because it's a living program. It's a living program. It's quantum. You'll be doing this for the rest of your life. Yeah, you're going to be all right. You can relax now. I had to step in and intervene on a couple things. So you can relax. Should have been asked for my help. Collective. Some of y'all on this live, I know some of y'all. I know some of y'all on this live. Some of y'all are tapped in. But some of y'all could do more work to expand your consciousness more. 2,600 bands. I see you, fam. I brought some XRP and Bitcoin. Did you sign up for the course? If I had $1 every time I heard my wig gonna be blown back, be glory. You funny as hell. I was thinking about you though. I appreciate you. Shamanic Alchemist, what's going on? On this journey, I've been lost my edges and overcame that with them I would never do. How you doing, fam? Hi, Kasia. I started to feel emotional. You gonna be all right, Nancy. Not enough thank you and gratitude to give you, mama. Coolio with the act. It's all good. I'm about to do payment plans for the course. It's just $110. $111, baby. But okay. It's $111. And I got it set up like any services that you want to get on IsisWisdom.com because y'all be getting at me. Why you charging so much? I'm like, listen, you know how much these white folks be charging for the services that I do? And they ain't even as nice as I am with some of the stuff that I do. They be charging folks thousands. They be charging cats like $1,500 for an Akashic Records reading. And y'all come to me on some, oh, it's expensive. I said, this is not nearly as expensive. If you go out here and holler at some of these folks, y'all don't never say nothing to them folks, but you come over here, you self-entitled. You self-entitled. And they ain't even as nice. Y'all better get up out my damn face. Now, I got things set up on IsisWisdom.com. When you go to checkout, you can use Klarna, you can use Afterpay. There's another one that got 3 or 4 of them joints up in there where you can work out a payment plan, honey. And y'all can get some services from me if you choose to. But I don't play them poverty games, and I don't play them poverty god games. I don't play them type of games. We in the age of Aquarius, baby, and I'm operating on a high dimension. I ain't got time to be playing with y'all like that. Pay our good sis what she's worth. I paid my dues in this space, fam. I paid so many dues in this space. Y'all have no idea how many dues I paid in this space. I paid dues. And let me tell y'all something else too. Don't come to me with a I dream of Genie fix me overnight, but I don't want to put any work in on myself and then wonder why things ain't going well because I got such a negative mindset about my life and how things aren't going the way I needed to go. And then turn around and say to me that you spent X amount of dollars on this, that, and the third, but you ain't putting in the work to heal. Let me tell y'all something. When you're not healing and you have a negative outlook on life, you're going to manifest exactly what your mindset is. Projecting because shit ain't going well in some kind of way you're making it somebody else's fault. But you were told, get your ass in that shadow work class, do some shadow work. But you don't want to do that though. But you want to project over here. No ma'am, no sir. Whatever you got running in the background in your subconscious mind that you're not dealing with don't have nothing to do with ISIS. It's got everything to do with you. And I'm not responsible for your mental well-being and what you choose not to do with your life. Does seeing my favorite color everywhere mean I'm in alignment? I've been seeing lavender everywhere. Yes, baby. I felt amazing yesterday, guys. Energy was dripping. Listen. I'm waiting to see all of y'all get in your creative bag to see what y'all gonna bring to the table, honey. That's what I'm waiting to see. I'm waiting to see listen, get into your inner child, start breaking out them coloring books, start getting into drawing, start getting into painting, start getting into creating, get into your arts and crafts, whatever it is that you like to do, get into your creative bag. Start tapping into that inner child. Start healing that inner child. Start spending time with that inner child because your inner child, that's where all your magic comes from. It comes from your inner child. Start healing your inner child. That version of you that was younger, that may have went through some trauma with your parents or maybe some grandparents or maybe some aunts and uncles or whatever, where you were traumatized and you didn't take the time out to heal those parts of yourself. Start spending time with the inner child and heal that inner child, babies. Because if your inner child is not healed, then you don't get to get creative. And if you can't get creative, you don't get access to your powers. Because your powers come from your healing. See, a lot of you Negroes out here love to get caught up in power. Oh, your power's this, your power's that, your power's power. Let me tell you something about powers, Negroes. And hear me well. First of all, that should be the last thing you should be concerned about. What you should be concerned about is your healing. And some of you are not ready to face yourself. Some of you guys will run away from yourself because you see the potential of where you could go. But because you're afraid of yourself, you run from what's real. Some of you don't even believe you deserve it. You run from the best potential of yourself. And maybe it's because you know that what comes with that is the responsibility of self. And if a person's not really taking on the responsibility of themselves, well, then I have to question you now. Are you a man? Are you a woman? If you don't want to take on the responsibility of self? Some of y'all be so scared you running from yourself. I looked in the mirror. Oh my God, I'm scared. The hell you scared for? You want to have power, but you ain't ready to take on the responsibility that comes with power. And you're not going to be able to handle the responsibility about what comes with power because you're not healed. And we all know what happens when unhealed people get access to power. All you got to do is look at the state of the world that the world is in right now. Look at all the wars that are being created. Look at all the angry people in the world right now. Look at all the people who think they're at the top. Look at how unhealed their asses are. Look at all the destruction that they're causing every damn way. Every time you turn around, they're trying to destroy something. Trying to destroy nature. Can't even align with nature. Sun hates you. The sun hates you. Because you can't even align with nature. You ain't even trying to raise your frequency. You're not even trying to raise your vibrational frequency. You want to walk around here with your little ego and your arrogance and stuff like that fluffed up, but you ain't trying to heal though. Let me tell you who gets the chat. Let me tell you who's allowed to have the seat at my table, babies. and this is the realest shit you're going to ever hear. The only individuals that's allowed to have a seat at my table are the ones that are actively healing and that are not afraid to face themselves. You get to have a seat at the table if this is you. I don't have nobody around me that's a yes man. That's a yes man or yes woman. Nobody. If I'm messing up, my people gonna let me know you messed. Let me holler at you for a quick second. Let me holler at you because you out of pocket right now. Let me holler at you. They gonna let me know. They not gonna bite their tongue. They gonna let me know what it is. Period. I didn't want people like that around me. That's, oh my God, let me just do whatever you say. I'm scared to speak my piece. No. By having that type of team around me, it keeps me grounded. It keeps me balanced. You got all these folks out here that talk the most yang. You know what I say to them when they talk crazy to me? I said, come join the shadow work. Come on and get in this quantum shadow work class. You won't last in this joint 3 weeks. 2 weeks. You out there in the first week. Make it through the 6-month quantum shadow work course. Then you can have a seat at my table and we can have a conversation. Until that time happens, we ain't got nothing to talk about. I'm not going to waste my time with you in that way. If I know you're not actively healing, I'm not going to waste my time with you. You see, I believe in the value of people. But in order for you to be valuable to me, in order for me to be valuable to you, you got to bring something to the table, and I have to bring something to the table. And both of us got to have something that we're going to lose. You got something to lose. I got something to lose. Now we want an even playing field here. Now we ain't going to be too quick to be out here messing people's stuff up, messing your own stuff up and things like that because you got too much stuff at stake. But I need you to be a healing individual, though, for me to see you as valuable. It's got to be more than just money with you. It can't just be about money. I don't give a damn about that. It's got to be deeper than that. I value people. You have to have some type of value to be in my life. And I suggest y'all start adopting that same mindset. You start getting around people that have something to lose just like you, I promise you that drum will be cut down quick. I promise you. No folks ain't got time to be playing around. Oh, I got this over here and this going on over here. I ain't got time to be playing these stupid ass games with these folks over here that's messing around and doing dumb shit and being bored and messing up people and putting witchcraft on people and causing drama and all. You ain't got time for that because you got too much to lose. Someone said, I'm all about that deep dive. Even exchange of energy, that is correct. Already has, sis, that's all facts. As saying she a divine official, boom. You don't have nobody in your circle that ain't got nothing to lose. I'm telling y'all. Keep them folks far away, far away. And also, we gonna talk about these pick-meshas that some of y'all be out here messing with out here, these damn pick-meshas. We're gonna talk about that. Because brothers, I'm gonna come back around. I'm gonna circle back around to y'all for just a quick moment. And ladies, I'm gonna get on your asses too. Okay, I'm gonna get in y'all asses too. But fellas, let me just say this one thing. You see, when you get around a lot of pick-meshas, you get used to that energy. The pick-meshas will take you out of your masculine energy. They will take you out of your masculine energy. What do you mean by that, Isis? If you're a man that's used to women pursuing you, You got that all ass backwards. All backwards. You're out of alignment. Because you're not going to marry that near none of them. Let's just keep it 100. Am I right, fellas? Tell me I'm wrong. Are you going to marry the Pygmisha? Are you going to marry the one that's easily accessible to you? Are you going to marry the woman that's going to be a challenge to you? Uh-oh. Q the God said, you right. He said, you right. Chief level tribe himself. Okay, I'm just saying. 2,600 bands. D-Dog said, nah. Are you marrying the Pygmishas? Are y'all marrying the Pygmishas? Are you marrying the ones where you ain't got to put in no work? Are you going to invest in the woman that's going to do everything for you? No, you're not going to do that. 2,600 band says, bring the challenge. Boom. One thing about it, we love a challenge. She's the greatest challenge I took on. The tea is scorched. Boom. Challenging to grow with. Hey, Collective One. I want to challenge you right, Aeon. So, fellas, let me just say this one thing. See, here's where y'all get the game twisted at. This is where when I see that coming from a masculine, I exit stage left quickly because I know he didn't got too many. Listen, ladies, y'all be seeing these dudes out here, and they smooth with it. They smell good. They all that. They cute. They fine. They got that little swag about them and all that, right? And you be seeing all the ladies flock to them and whatnot. That's what they used to because they got a name for themselves. They big and all that. And sometimes they might not even be that. They just may have a certain type of swag about them where they're used to having their way with women. Okay? They're just used to having their way. So then they come across a different type of woman that understands she's in her divine feminine. That means she's not going to pursue you and she's not going to chase you. Never ask a divine feminine to go into her masculine to pursue you. Because I'm going to be looking at you sideways. If you're a true masculine, true masculines are hunters. They pursue, they hunt. Now, ladies, some of you have made it too easy for these masculines out here. And to you masculines, get rid of the Pygmishas. Because, see, what happens is you come across your match, but you too afraid to pursue your match because you're used to being catered to by those Pygmishas. You're used to being approached and pursued by those Pygmishas. And then you're wondering, well, why isn't this one right here pursuing? Well, this one right here knows who she is as a divine feminine. She understands her role. She's not coming out her masculine to pursue you. She's the one that's going to activate your masculine for you to pursue her. $2,600 bands. First of all, when you say, but what if you don't see anything that you want? Well, then you just keep working on yourself until you attract what it is that you want, baby. Simple. But if you're on your true masculine, you know who to hunt and who's just easy fast. Boom. You said it. We look for the divine feminine house of Aquarius. Boom. And there it is. And there it is. Playing hard to get was never a problem. We just have standards and boundaries. Boom. Know your worth. Sexual, spiritual demons are real. Boom. Big Leo energy. Boom, boom. I'm May 17, baby. Easy is the biggest turnoff by far. Well, now let me just keep it 100. Now some of you men ain't turning down. Some of y'all ain't turning down the. Let me just. You know what I want to say, but I'm not going to say it. Some of y'all just be out here and run up in any damn thing. Some of y'all just run out here in anything out here. Okay? I'm used to getting a lot of attention, but I never act on it. Boom. You're disciplined. At 2,600 bands, you're disciplined. And a disciplined man is a valuable man. They will straight tell you, I'm not chasing you. Yeah, those men are in their feminine. Sis. Those men that don't pursue, they're in their feminine. They're not in their masculine, they're in their feminine. Meanwhile, got the nerve to get on the internet and have all these different podcasts and shows. What is that red pill community? These dudes be out here thinking that they're the prize and all that. First of all, the fact that you're even thinking like that already lets me know the level that you're operating on. I don't have those types of conversations with men. That's low level. Okay? That's low level conversations. I don't have those conversations. You said, right, seems like no one out here is worth it. Well, the first thing I'm going to say to you is that we're getting back into the days of courting each other, where we get to know each other. Because after 2020 and a lot of folks got that juice, I don't know about y'all. But that kind of shut the whole thing down right there. All that casual dating and all that the folks out there doing. The conversation these days are, I don't know about y'all, but the conversations these days are,